Hello, it's me James, and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. So in today's video, we're going to be making a semi-automatic wood farm. Now, this wood farm is going to be super handy for us because we do need a bit more wood, and obviously the current wood farm that I've already got, you have to wait for that to grow, whereas this one, it's a bone meal powered one, so it's a little bit faster. But before I show you exactly how we're going to do this, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Again, if you're liking the content I'm producing, smash that like button. If you've got any questions regarding realms or literally any questions whatsoever, best place to get me is on the Discord. However, failing to have Discord, you can always hit me up on the Twitter or the InstaJam, and I'll be happy to get back to you there. So, yeah, as I was saying, we have already got a wood farm on Simply Survival. However, that one we do have to wait for the trees to grow, and that is really great as far as like collecting the drops as well. I really can't fault it. It's a really good design. However, this one, you don't really get any of the drops, but you get a lot more wood, if that makes sense. So, as I was saying, you can see here, these are the two farms that I've built already. This is a standard, really simple wood farm to make. It collects all the drops once the leaves, once you've actually harvested your wood, and that's exactly why I wanted these. I really wanted to get a real good collection of saplings and stuff like that, and apples. The main reason really was apples. I wanted to get loads of apples, and as you can see in the collection systems down here, it would collect all the saplings, sticks, and obviously apples in both of these, and yeah, it would collect them. Whereas this new system that we're going to make today, it doesn't exactly do this. In fact, it doesn't really drop any of the items because the leaves just stay there, and I'll show you a little bit why later. But obviously here as well, we've got like a number of places where we could put these saplings, whereas on the other farm, which I'm going to show you how to make now, it's a little bit different. So for this build, you are going to need 9 pieces of redstone, 1 lever, you're going to need 1 observer, 1 dispenser, 5 blocks of choice, you're going to need 2 redstone torches, 1 oak sapling. The best thing to use is oak for this, and 2 pieces of glass and 4 pistons. Now, like I was saying, and oh yeah, and a load of bone meal as well. So like I was saying, this will only work with oak saplings, which is a bit of a downside. However, wood is wood. If you need wood just to make chests and stuff like that, then yeah, wood is wood, and oak saplings are going to do the job just fine. So, like I said, get all your items in your inventory ready so you can use them really simply like I'm doing now. Again, I'm normally really unorganized, so I want to make sure this goes really fluently and nice for you guys. So, the first step, what you're going to want to do is grab your normal pistons and simply place all 4 on top of each other, wherever you want your farm. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to use a holder block to get up the top, and if you're in survival, you probably will need to do that as well, but it's not a problem. Just make sure you remove that holder block, and you can take it for your own. Then you want to come around to the back and place your observer. Come around the back whilst you're placing it, because then that means it will be the right way when you actually place it. We want the eyes facing forward. And that is literally step 1 complete. So, step 2, really simple, really easy. We want to come a block under that observer, place a solid block. We then want to place a piece of glass with another 2 blocks in those positions. You can then destroy this block after you put that final piece of glass just there. And now we are on to step 3. So, we can come back behind the observers, place another solid block just there like so. Then we need to go and place our dispenser and also a solid block behind that dispenser, and that is basically the block placing complete. Now we can go ahead and grab our redstone and start redstoning this up. Again, you might need some solid blocks just so you can get up there. Holder blocks, not solid blocks. I mean, they can be solid blocks if you really want, but they can just be any blocks just to give yourself a little bit of access up there, and you want to link that up entirely with redstone. Then what we're going to do is do the same for the dispenser. We're going to grab our redstone and bring it out like this, and this is going to make a nice little clock. So we're going to get a redstone torch this side and a redstone torch this side, and you will notice it will make a like redstone repeating signal. So we need to turn this off for now, and we can simply do that by placing a lever on top of our dispenser. Super easy, super simple. So, this is basically the farm complete. Now what we can do is actually place our bone meal inside the farm. Once you've done that, what I would actually do in regards to the bone meal, which I'm thinking about doing, is having some kind of hoppers and chests linked with loads of bone meal filled in with it, so you don't have to keep replacing that bone meal. I think that's probably the best way to go about it. Try and get some kind of system so that dispenser fills up all the time without you having to actually do it. That would be super, super epic. So I'm going to have a look at doing that. But once you have filled it up with bone meal, you can then go ahead and place your oak sapling like so, and you might have to wait a little while before it actually grows, but when it does grow, you will actually have some wood, and then the pistons will push your wood across. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot a major bit of the farm. I mean, this is a good thing, right? I mean, now you know what would happen if you forget something on the farm like I did. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. Look at how big. The biggest tree in the whole entire Minecraft has just spawned here. This is not what we wanted. So I'm going to have to remove this, and basically we're going to go up here now, and we're going to place a block on top of this observer, and then a block next to it, okay? So when we do this, this is just going to create a height limit for what the trees can actually grow. This is vital, or like you just seen, you will get a huge tree growing, and you really don't want that. I mean, that was super long for me to get rid of. Now they will only grow to a certain height. So now what we can do is grab our saplings, and we can actually go for this. So I still can't believe that huge tree was there. I literally can't believe we grew a huge tree. I can't believe I forgot that step. So we can turn it back on, place our sapling like so, and before long we should actually get some wood growing. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of feeling like this is a little bit long. I don't have a clue why. Maybe we have to do some adjustments. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking we've got to do some adjustments, because for some reason it looks like the tree is struggling to grow. Now that would probably mean that there's some kind of like height restriction, too small. It may be too small for it to grow. In addition to this, I mean, I really don't know why it's taking... Well, there we go. It did grow in the end, which is alright. Now, let's try and grow another one to see if that will grow faster. I mean, the leaves itself are actually transparent blocks, so you don't actually have to remove it from in front of the observer. And if you do remove it from in front of the observer, it will take away your sapling. So, I mean, I'm not disappointed. I'm just thinking maybe there do needs to be a few little tweaks to this farm to make it actually work a little bit more efficiently. I mean, it just grew again there, but not as fast as I would like it. Okay, so I think I have cracked it. Basically, I'm going to remove some of this wood. Again, I have managed to get it working a lot more faster than it ever was before. So what I have done, as you can see, is I've changed that height block one block higher. And in doing that, it seems to be working a lot more fluent and a lot more faster. So again, I do apologise for getting it wrong in the first place, but of course you've got to make mistakes to learn, right? And now this thing works super well. So now I'm just going to add some more bone meal to that dispenser, and we can go ahead and turn it on, and it should fully work a little bit faster. So I'll just open my inventory, and boom, it's grown already. See what I mean? It grew a lot faster, and I think that's to do with the height issue. So you seen that one again? It just totally grew a lot faster. Now, like I said, in regards to the leaves in front of the observer blocks, you don't have to remove them, and if you do remove them, it will just like totally remove your sapling like so. So you don't have to remove them because they're fully transparent blocks, which is quite genius using this farm actually. So again, this one seems to be taking a little while. Have no idea why, but we're just going to turn it off. Like I said, this is actually a lot faster than it was before. Before, it was taking at least, I don't know, 45 seconds, maybe a bit longer than that to actually just get one tree to grow. But if you have it at this height, the height that I've actually done it, it will grow pretty fast every single time, like you just seen there. I mean, I really thought it was broken at first, you know what I mean? I genuinely did think it was broken. I mean, we can have one more go at this to see if we can get this to bust out. I mean, I'm sure it will. It won't take too long, right? I mean, fingers crossed it won't take too long. There we go. See, it was pretty good. It worked pretty well. Again, I'm really happy with this. We're going to get super amounts of wood from this. So, that is literally the end of today's video. Again, I do hope you have liked this like different style of wood farm. So, if you've got any farms that you want me to make in Simply Survival, feel free to hit me up in the social medias. Like I said, best place to get me is on the Discord. However, if you don't have Discord, like I said, Twitter or the InstaJam, and I'll be happy to get back to you there. Again, I'm always looking for new ideas on what to make in Simply Survival. I only made this wood farm purely for the fact I do need more wood, and these two wood farms that I've got at the moment are just not fast enough. They just really aren't fast enough. However, they are really good in regards to collecting those drops. I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support I'm receiving on my channel at the minute. It really does mean the world to see you guys enjoying the videos that I'm making. So that is literally all I've got time for today. I will catch you on the next one.